Hello, hello. Thank you again for tuning to another episode of Shoot the Ish. And today, we're going to talk about something. But before we talk about it, let's get our little intros out. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm living.
Okay.
Ready to see what this episode about.
You're ready.
Here go.
No multiple names today.
No multiple names? Really?
All right, just a couple.
All right, exactly.
It's
We
your
know
boy-
it's coming.
It's your boy Money Mitch, a.k.a. Pluto, a.k.a. Let's Get It Poppin', a.k.a. We Outside. Great content. Let's get it poppin'.
AKA too goddamn much. So,
As usual.
guys,
As usual.
it's been a long time since we literally talked about a trending topic. And today's trending topic is going to be about the infamous Ja Morant. What do they call him now? NBA?
NBA Dumb Boy.
Yeah, NBA dumb boy. And to me, all right, now, we're going to talk about Ja Morant. We're going to mention that. But then we're going to also talk about, you already know we like to transition from a lot of things. So what we're going to talk about is Ja Morant. And we're going to transition that to what is the fascination with wanting to be or live that gangster lifestyle.
Yeah.
And we going to get deep into it. And we got our lovely Miss Wendy Williams here. And, believe me, I got some questions for the ladies in reference to that gangster lifestyle.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I guess I should say, if anybody want to start it off, we can start off. Let's get this going, everybody.
Well, first I must say I love the new decoration. This is absolutely what I
Beautiful
love.
set.
I love it now. Like, you know.
It's a beautiful set.
We trying to
did
be
some
fancy
upgrades.
out here.
Yeah, we upgrading. He said, let me upgrade
Yes,
you.
yes.
It's an upgrade.
Go ahead, Mitch. I'll make you take the
Oh,
lead.
and just to let y'all know,
No,
wait.
no.
And just to let you guys know, like, subscribe, and leave comments on the page.
Yes,
we love the
people.
comments from last time, and I love people who interacted. But definitely, the only way this page can keep growing is by the support, by the likes. You may not realize what a like does for a page. It
Yes.
does a lot. Leaving a comment, leaving a suggestion, leave what you don't like, leave what you do like. But it's very important for a growing page.
And let them know.
Yes.
You have to download YouTube to do so. Anybody can just go on YouTube.
You're right.
Download, have a subscription to YouTube. Like, I have a YouTube channel for yourself or whatever.
Yes.
Download the YouTube in order to like and subscribe, as opposed to being a guest.
Yes. Tell a friend, tell everybody. Okay? Shoot the ish.
All day.
So basically, you like the setup, right?
I definitely do.
You want to start it off with Mr. Morant?
Morant? No, I think you start off with a narrative.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because our audience our audience don't know that he did it again.
Okay. So all right. So let me give you a background, right? So Ja Morant is an NBA basketball player for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? So I think it was back in February. The first incident he had was in reference to assaulting a high school kid, right? So that was a situation that allegedly he went in the house and possibly he was going to pull out a gun on the high school kid, which now they have a lawsuit allegedly that's going on, right? That's pending. Then it was another situation. He was in Indianapolis. In Indianapolis, he was with his boy. That was actually one of the recent videos that we're going to talk about. He was with his boy in Indianapolis. Basically, they got into something. His boy, they was showing a laser and putting a laser to a police officer. And so that situation happened, which they couldn't prove that there was a gun involved. Then in March of this year, he was involved with the scene that everybody else seen in reference to him holding a gun at the strip club. Then when that happened, he goes to the NBA, the commissioner. He says, I'm not going to do this no more. I'm not going to do this no more.
I went to rehab.
I'm a good person. You got to understand me. I'm not going to do this. I learned my lesson. Then just no longer, and that was 2 months ago. So basically, right now, after the finals, after they were eliminated by my team, the Lakers, a video comes out of him in a car with another gun. Now, I have what we're going to talk about is that situation and what is he doing? Because right now he's pending. I mean, he hasn't even got his real contract.
No.
His contract is going to be, it's going to start next season. $231 million he's going to get.
God.
But obviously right now they're going to suspend him.
Right.
He lost a Powerade. I mean, well, he didn't lose it yet. Powerade was going to finally endorse him after 5 years. They never represented any athlete within the past 5 years with Powerade. Then he has a signature shoe with Nike, which they picked him up on the basis when they got rid of Kyrie over the anti-Semitic situation. So they picked him up. And now he has the gun situation. So believe it or not, they had the information they had the endorsements and was going to start promoting the shoe, but they had a delay off of the first incident.
Okay.
Then Powerade actually had the commercials ready. They delayed that because of the gun situation. And now there's another situation. So this guy is costing himself money to
millions on top of millions.
I
that
don't get it.
eventually that will be billions 10 years from now.
Yeah. So
Off
so to me, guys, I mean, I gave everybody the synopsis of everything that's going on. What is your opinions? Because wait, don't you have a son that plays ball?
Yeah.
All right. So you know about that ball life.
Oh
I
wait,
do.
so
Yeah.
let's speak about Morant's mother.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
what
what I
about-
was about to just say.
Oh,
Go
ahead.
get it, girl.
Yes.
Get it, girl.
No, coming, as a mom, you just feel like what's going on with my child. My son plays for college, basketball right now. I've been a basketball mom my whole life with him. He had a ball in his hand from the time he was like 3 years old, So just seeing your kid get into that journey, following his goals and everything as that, I just want to pray for her and him and their family, because it must be tough seeing her son out there in the social media, seeing him out there with his name, being like I just feel bad for her and feel bad for, the mom, because we love our kids and we want to see them grow into the best that they can be. So, I mean, that definitely hit home when I know, like, coming from a mom, So I just pray. You just got to pray for them, because the kid, from what I understand with him, he came from a 2-parent home,
Middle class.
And I'm like, what is the actual reason for this? Is it has something to do with probably mental health? Is he going through something that we perhaps may not know about?
That's what I feel. Yes, I agree. It has to be something else.
Something else.
Because think about it. Like your boy.
I don't believe it, but go ahead.
No, but think about it.
Let's say you.
Wendy,
Let's
think about
say
it.
you.
No,
Yeah,
think about it. Your baby boy.
Yeah.
You middle class. You raised him like that, right? Imagine he makes it to that status of $50 million a year, endorsements, A, B, C, and D.
You don't like the mic?
No. Why does he reach to go through what people in the trenches go through? Something that
Exactly.
you've never exposed them to.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All he knows is menace to society, movies, whatever. I'm rich. I want to be hood. Whatever the kid. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it.
How much it will hurt a parent? I'm like, you're not even about this life
Right.
that you're trying to portray, but you're richer than you're the biggest name in NBA. You're one of the biggest names in NBA and becoming. You know what I mean? I have a lot of angles to go with a lot of other stuff, but let's continue.
But I know you're trying to say something.
I know.
I mean,
Go,
to me,
go,
I done heard both of y'all sit up here and
No,
talk
I ain't
about.
finished. I got a lot.
Well, you just told me to go and say something.
No, I'm saying go.
So I was about to go.
Yeah, but when you say, yeah, I heard a lot.
I
That's
heard
not a
that
lot.
y'all both said mental health.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying maybe.
I don't want to say maybe. I don't want to say maybe.
I don't know.
The reason why I want to say maybe is because of the world we live in. And everybody's fascinated with the hood life.
Yeah.
This guy literally does not come from the hood.
At all.
No.
He's been in college.
Yeah.
That is not how he's been raised.
Right.
But for some strange reason, the NBA could now. what you guys don't understand, now he's in Memphis.
Yeah.
And the new video, allegedly, we don't know when that video was recorded.
Right.
So that's true. Now, did he do anything wrong by brandishing a gun if he was in Memphis? No. Because if you don't realize, guys, in Memphis, that's a no permit state. So anybody can have a gun.
Yeah.
You don't even need a permit to carry in Memphis.
Correct.
So he's not wrong by having a gun. So if all those who say, well, he's not wrong.
In the
and
eyes
I'm not
of the
saying
law.
it.
In the eyes of the law, he's
In the
not
eyes of the law. But guess what? This is going to be something that me and this guy talk about a lot. The beautiful word. Perception. The reason is because, again, if their job says this is not becoming of the NBA, your job says we don't want you to be perceived this way. Your team that you play for does not want you to be perceived in a way. The companies that you are getting endorsed does not want you to be perceived in a way. So no matter what he did, he's not going to jail. Mm-hmm. But you know what? He's going to lose because he wants his image to be one way, but the people who's paying you are paying you to have a great image.
A good, a clean image. Yeah.
So to me, mental health, no, I just think sometimes the love, and you want people to be like, yo, I'm hood. I swear to God. Like,
but listen, if
what?
you're Ja Morant, you're worth $250 million that's coming. You have $231 million that's coming, right? And you got a $30 million contract pending with Powerade. You're a CEO of your own Ja Morant brand, right? What the I'm hood? What is that? How does that even I'm hood mix with any of what I just said to make you feel?
Yeah. What is
Talk
it?
to me.
What is it?
And his friends now. Are those the same friends when he was middle class?
Right.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Sorry.
I get it.
But go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's fine. But I mean, I would say, peer pressure is something big too within, the kids growing up. It's so much different things that it could be an old video. You never know, and the circle that you keep around you always have to remember, whether they maybe not happy with what he became or, maybe it was an old video or something and he done blown up and he done, what I'm saying? Like, he have a bright future that's meant for him. And hopefully everything work out. And I pray to God it does because he seemed like a very, very talented young man and he has a bright future.
Yeah. Wait, Mitch.
So
we about to gun Wendy right now. I'm about to gun Wendy right now. I'm about to gun Wendy. I think it's the mother in her.
Yeah.
She all nice. She all on her Mary Poppins right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Wendy. Come on. You.
He's 3 years older than my son. My son is 21 and he's 24. So I'm just like,
Wendy.
I see my child.
Wendy.
I'm just a mommy.
Wendy, on some real, look. You know that street life.
Yeah, I grew up in the hood. I understand
so
that.
if you know the hood, we want to hear what is it about the hood? Because are the women Wait, you know
love
what?
that shit.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
We love us some rough. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I saw Mary Poppins over here.
I always knew that.
I saw Mary Poppins. She was Mary Poppins real quick. I want to hear the
Wendy know what it is.
She
know what it is.
don't want no man that she could walk all over on. Okay. First of all, you carry yourself like a man, and you prove you're a man the way that you carry yourself and the way you treat your woman. But now these girls, like I said, not my days right now, because some of the girls like that ratchet stuff. They're like a rough guy, like real rough. Like he just want to show off guns. He want to show that he could. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like,
so do you say that? Would you say that some of his actions or that desire to want to be in the hood and want to seem hood, women? Do you feel like men? Because I really do believe that men move according to what women want.
Right?
So would you believe that that's kind of like when he's trying to appease to seem like the tough guy. Because to be that Ivy League clean-cut guy, nobody don't love that.
Yeah.
Right.
So now,
So you think?
what is
Do
it?
you think he's trying to change his image?
Maybe that, but I mean,
But you're so rich, like,
right?
But
Like
you want to be
could
hood
go-
now?
Oh my God!
You could have been hood a long time ago,
you know
in
what's
high school.
right? We were just talking. We see this whole stuff broadcast on the news about this kid, and all that. My heart just sank. You know, but me thinking like, you know, he want to carry himself in a certain type of way, maybe. And then again, we yet still don't know whether this video is current or from the past. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, you know, like, I don't know, like, and yes, we have the great Bel Air Rosé here. Okay,
You're
you
right.
know,
It's
shout
bubbling.
out to our Connect. Okay,
too.
let's keep us supplied with
It's
this
bubbling.
here.
It's bubbling.
You know?
Codeine bubbling. Codeine bubbling.
Yeah.
But to me, like, one of the things that I said when we were looking to do this episode, right? Like you said, some of the scenario would be like, sometimes I realize that growing up in the hood, right? You could be that guy, because this kind of equates to a lot of things that we talked about, even in reference to relationships.
Right.
And when we look at the relationships that we built, what men have a tendency to do is show themselves to what they believe women may want to see.
Right.
And I hate to say it, Jay-Z
That's facts.
and R. Kelly said it the best, because I realized I got to stop cursing on these podcasts.
Yeah.
But it was a song called Power to P-U-S-S-Y.
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
reason why every man dresses fly.
Yeah.
That's what it was called. So the reality is we move according to what we believe ladies like. Because if
For
we
the most
thought
part.
we thought women wanted the guy who went to school, got a great education, worked a 9 to 5, and
Nope.
took care of his family, we
Nope.
all would be doing that.
Yeah.
But we realize I'm not gonna stomp on the ladies. But
Right.
when you guys realize that, y'all probably already you're already 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your 20s.
You're like, damn,
you want
I
Ja
think I need a
Morant.
job now.
I want Ja Morant.
I think I might need
So it's like, is he doing this? Like, yeah, I'm gangsta.
Yeah.
I'm gangsta. Because at his age, because you did say
young.
he's
Yeah.
young.
And then knowing he grew up with two parents, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, they try to probably gave him like a good path or plan a great future for him. But, you know, it's just always that one. Growing up, you always want to try something a little bit different. He's in his early 20s. He just experienced life. And it may come to the point where I honestly feel like he just, like, maybe it's too much for him to take into. It's like he's growing and he's getting all this money, he's getting all this success right away. And some people don't know how to handle that right away, you know? And if he have great parents, and I'm sure he does, that's guiding him through his process, will talk to him and, you know,
His
just...
father looked like an attention for himself.
Oh, you know,
Really?
big time, no. Actually, I have some questions.
Yeah.
Wendy, as a mother, because as a mother of an athlete, like a D1 athlete.
Right.
A D1 athlete. So, as a mother of a D1 athlete, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you a quick story of a situation that Morant had months back,
Okay.
right? Morant's mom's goes to Finish Line, sneaker store. Gets in an altercation with one of the cashiers or one of the workers that worked there,
Okay.
right? I don't know whether they kept on asking her questions or are you going to buy or whatever the case may be.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Long story short, instead of her saying, oh, I don't like the way you communicate with me, where's your manager? What did she decide to do? Calls Morant.
Oh, wow.
At the mall, at Finish Line.
Or something.
Imagine. Yeah. Imagine you, oh, Tristan.
Right.
Like, at the mall,
Right.
right? Not Tristan. Well, Morant comes, 10 goons with him
Oh, my God.
to the store. The little kid, whatever.
High school kid.
The little high school kid runs in the back where they keep sneakers in the back of Finish Line, locks the door. Morant's banging on that door, come outside, come outside. 10 goons, grown people behind him, right? Wow. Mommy called him, though, by the way.
Oh, wow.
And he never came out. So he leaves. There's an altercation. Security comes. They have an altercation back and forth with the security. He tells the security guard, I'm going to find out when you get off. This ain't over. Because the security guard was going hard to kick him out the mall.
Wow.
Right? So as a mother,
Never.
As a mother, somebody in your beautiful shoes in the shoe store says something.
Never.
You gonna be like, yo, Tristan, can you?
Never. I'll never ever put my kids in any predicament that I'm the mother. I have to lead by example first of all. So I got that. Like I would do the same thing. Like far as okay, where's your manager? Like if I feel like I'm uncomfortable with something or she's not handling me the right type of way, I honestly I never had this type of problem, but if I do get this in the future, like I would definitely point her out and let her know, like, okay, where's the manager? I would never bring my son.
You would never bring
I'll never bring that,
especially a $250 million name.
Why you want to fumble the bag like that? First of all,
Mitch wants to keep giving him more money. 231.
231.
Want to give him 231.
250 sounds easy for me to remember. 231. That's an odd number, man. I'm here with the evens. You know what I mean?
But no, I get it. It's he.
Mommy called them.
She was wrong for doing that in the first place.
She did it multiple times too, by the way. But
the interesting thing, though, I realized that you did say, he comes from two household family, the family together. But one of the things that I realized, even his dad seems like an attention
his boy, like his boy, not his dad, like his boy.
And to me, I'm like, as a dad, what I'm going to tell my son is, let me just tell you the first thing. Do not, if your friends, you got in trouble. I know that Memphis is you can just have a gun. But I'm going to tell you one thing, son. Make sure you tell all your friends, put those phones, when they get in my car,
take them off.
Give me all y'all cell phones.
Exactly.
And I'm going to put them in the glove department.
For real.
He should already have security somewhere around him doing that, period.
It doesn't make sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you pulled the gun out.
It's not making sense.
And these kids are so used to putting that phone. That phone is going to be the death
of a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Right. A lot of people.
So to me,
God.
So I think with the Ja Morant thing, and what makes it so bad is this. He may be suspended. Now, I realize, how long did they suspend him the first time?
17 days, but 8 games he lost.
Okay. Now, that was a slap on the wrist.
Yeah. They're going to probably take it to
now, the fact that he did it right again, they're going to be like, yo, we were nice to you the first time.
Message.
So you know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
Now we're going to send a message because he was like, oh, we tried to trust you. Yeah. You made me look like an idiot. So now,
they're going to want to prove a point now.
They might do that to Steven Jackson and Artest thing back in the day when they fought. And
they may give him 6 months. They may suspend him 6 months or even maybe the whole season.
Contract lost, too, by the way. Because the contract didn't start yet because the new season didn't start.
Right, that may change.
So 250 is gone. 231. It's gone.
You let the cell phone, you let the hood. And let me just explain one thing to everybody. Like, this is some real stuff and to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To any of you guys who have a good life, don't let people feel like, oh, you a good dude. Oh, you got all you got both your mom. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the people who are laughing at you want to be in your place. Because I swear, all the people that are around Ja Morant, they will switch with Ja Morant, and I know one thing they will do. They won't let nobody mess up that bag.
Right.
And let me just tell you something.
If they loved them.
Yeah. Now, let me just say one thing, too. They already said that Ja Morant, when he's throwing up all these gang signs, they Crip signs he's throwing up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And there's people on that internet saying that, you want to throw up Crip signs, you can't be representing us. You're going to have to pay, bro. So now you're going to get extorted.
Wow.
Because we know you already like to run those streets, Ja Morant. And there's a Crip and there's a gang member.
This is like a movie to them.
No, he everywhere.
No, he out there.
He like to be out in the street.
Correct.
So if you want to be out the street, you don't know. Like, I don't think a person got Crip on their face. So people going to come to you.
No.
And if people come to you and you like to carry them guns, somebody going to get shot. You may have some people that's with you that may get shot. Then now what happened to your career? We got a lot of crazy people. We got some sports people that get caught up in shit. Yeah. Ray Caruth, remember him?
Yep.
So there's a lot of NBA players and a lot of NFL players that been caught up in some stuff. And then guess what happens? Your career is over. Now you locked up saying, damn, what did I just do?
Right.
A lot of these things happen normally in the rap world.
Yeah.
But life being lost and all the situations, not really in the NBA world as much.
Yeah.
It's like a new.
I guess he forgot about Gilbert Arenas.
Oh yeah, that too.
I mean, come on, man. You better do that research.
I know, not even about research. I'm talking about percentages. Like,
no, it happens a lot in the NBA.
No, yeah.
Yeah, because the NBA want to be rappers and the rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like they get infatuated with each other lifestyle.
Yeah.
Basically, they want to be the next one. Like they. So it's like, I'm still gonna hold my grounds with how I feel about him. I'm still a mommy, and can see me call. My son only have like 3 best friends, like 1 or 2, 3 best friends, and my son is not about that life, and I'm just picturing him and that kid
automatically
just being a mommy. So I'm like, no way would I ever call my son to fight a battle for me or do this for me.
You call your son, bring your boys too.
three,
this little 16-year-old guy selling me sneakers that make $16 an hour.
Right.
You really disrespecting me.
All his friends like him, quiet and easygoing. They'll be like, what? What's going on, Miss Williams?
So, imagine Tristan had, all of a sudden, Tristan's a big-time multimillionaire. He has 13 goons, all strapped. Yeah. You're going to be like, where did you meet these guys?
I know, right? Like, I'll be like, what's going on?
We middle, like, where do you go?
Why do you need to be around all these people that are strapped? Because why are you going to places where you need to be strapped?
Right. And that's the first thing I would definitely want to school him on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you have security. You're getting all that money. Like, have a staff selected, your security, like, just there, just, like, with you. Like you gotta protect your future. You gotta protect your like everything what you're trying to build. Like why would he? I'm like I couldn't believe when I saw it on the news popped. I was like
again?
It's like an old thing or something.
I'm like, no, I'm like you talking about the old one?
Yeah,
Chris was black at me. No, he did it again. I'm like again. He just happened like a month ago.
I can't.
No, Mitch, he did it again. I said, man, let me look this shit up.
And I wasn't even know his mother was like about that life. Like she was out there and all that stuff. Like
we didn't know that. No, she's out there.
Okay, and so the next situation was what? What you say the next situation was?
All right, it was another incident, right? As to where Ja Morant, his mother, is at a basketball game for her daughter, which is Morant's sister. There was an irate fan recording something and saying that she wasn't good or just blabbering out the mouth or whatever. That's what, based on the news or whatnot. The mother calls Ja Morant.
Again?
Another scenario. Yo, come here. He talking something about your sister. No. So he come through. I'm the big man with his crew. And that same best friend that's all over the news. What's his name?
I don't know his best friend name.
Well, it's all
irrelevant right there.
I heard it 10 times today, but I forgot. Long story short, he comes with him and like 4 or 5 other people. Morant goes, confronts this fan.
Allegedly.
Confronts this fan, takes their cell phone, and crushes it. Or whatever they were recording when they were talking, however they were talking. But you're potentially about to be a billionaire in the next decade.
Exactly.
But mommy calls you, and I'm like, why mommy want this? And mommy even raised you like that.
Right.
Well,
I'm confused, but I'm not going to blame mommy because at the end of the day, you're a grown-ass man. You're a grown man. At the end of the day, you still like, mom, you wilding. All right, call security. If you feel some type of way, leave.
Right.
But I think
why call me?
I think this like
you want to come through with your goons because I got it on me and all this. What?
Yeah.
But I think at this point, Ja Morant, I guess this is the best thing I could tell you if you watch our Shoot the Ish podcast. Bro, you need to get your life right.
Yeah.
You need to understand what's actually important because you're gonna have. And you have a kid.
I have a 2-year daughter.
You got a daughter.
Like, come on, man. Like, you have to set example.
It's to me, I feel like there's always a bigger bigger picture to everything that we do. Because when it's all said and done, when we talked about the mental health thing, where I go with it is simple. It's just, I love rap music. I love it.
Yeah.
But rap music is very influential.
It is.
It is.
It is. Now, and one thing that we like to do on this show is basically just keep it 100. Mm-hmm. Let you guys know us as people.
Right.
And Miss Wendy.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you some questions.
Okay.
Because I really want to know it, because I wasn't the hood guy. I mean, but I knew growing up in the hood, you wanted to be known for something. And we've had conversations, and everybody wants to be known for something in the hood. Because that hood love, and we had an episode one time talking about hood love and all this other stuff. But that hood love, just to be known, because that's why a lot of us blacks living in the community and stuff like that, minorities that live in the community, we all broke. We all out here trying to be known for something. We trying to look like we got money. We trying to look like we got. And so the fastest way that we can look like we got may be that hood shit.
That's
you know
why I work so hard. I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all got me fly.
Now you said something in reference to, all the ladies love this.
Oh yeah, that's
What
what
would
ladies.
what is it that you guys? What is it about the guy that works at 9 to 5 that y'all at one time wasn't feeling?
Well, I'm gonna say this. It's all depends on the age group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I love this.
Start with that.
I'm putting this mic down.
It all depends on the age group. Like I would honestly say, like, in the beginning of my early 20s, I didn't want no one soft. I didn't want not one that's gonna be like, like I'm gonna be like, oh, like,
a nice guy.
What? Yeah,
nice guy.
Like,
so are you saying nice guy is soft?
I wouldn't say
that
that all the way, like far as nice guy being so, but it's certain guys that the way how they carry themselves, like, yeah, I would say nice guy probably. I would say that, yeah.
All right, see,
so
keep it 100.
Nice
I want you to bring it back to even teenage years.
No, that's what she said.
Even teenager, 20,
Yeah.
teenage years, like early
really
years.
good.
Teenage, early years.
Yeah.
I mean, like, anything from, like, I would say early, teenager to, like, 25 or something. Like, we just was, like, in a mindset where we don't want anyone that's soft is going to be like, I mean, all the guys that used to come to talk to me and used to be like a goody guy or first of all, I never dated a lot of the guys in my school, because I felt like most of the guys that came to me, they was like, like, Wendy, can I just talk to you for a minute? And I want somebody to be like,
they weren't
hey,
popping.
Wendy,
They wasn't popping.
Like, you know what I'm
You want
saying?
somebody to grab you?
Yeah, it was good. Your mom was good. Yo, come here, yo.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want that. Like, I didn't want that.
No, but that's common. We know that.
I
the
didn't want that
I'm
back
just
then.
saying, but it's a reason why I'm
It's
asking
growing
this.
up.
No, it's a reason why I'm asking this question.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, someone that I feel like I know I'm gonna be able to take advantage of. Like, he just like go with whatever I say, whatever. Like, I was like, I wasn't interested in that type of guy back then. You know what I'm saying? I wanted just like the more rougher guy, like the more like, oh, he's out there, he's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, when you said it was when you wanted that guy when you said you wanted that guy that was in the streets, right? Do you mind saying in detail, like, see, when we say we want the guy in the streets, do you want the hood nigga? You want
dope boy, whatever they was into back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want like the rough guys. Like,
Yeah, because you're from
someone
Florida.
Then, like, I'm from Florida. You know
So
what I'm
dope
saying?
boy is.
So dope boys is considered like someone that everybody look up to because they had the money, they had the flashy stuff.
Yes.
And they was just giving us girls whatever.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
did you hear what she said?
Yeah.
What the people looked up
Yeah,
to.
influence. That's the first thing I said on the show. Influence is a big thing growing up.
Yes.
As a teenager, as a young adult, your peer pressure around you is like, whew, at a 100. All of my friends then was like, oh, they getting a dope boy. They're buying them these type of earrings, these type of shoes, these type of this. And as, like, we just want all the flashy stuff because, some of our family that's growing up, they working so hard and they couldn't afford certain things. You know what I'm saying? But if you became so popular in school, because I was like a cheerleader, I became popular so quick, and I was like, I want to keep up.
Yeah.
And we're going to do everything that I could do to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
And those old
Sure.
boys used to be like telling you all type of stuff in your ears. Like, just come buy you stuff. I got bracelets. I got earrings. I got shoes. I went shopping. Like, it was so easy for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
So what you would say would be the dope boys couldn't do. I mean, the good guy who was going to school,
Yeah, he can't
doing
do it.
everything he was supposed to do, and he could not,
Keep up.
because at the same time you were younger,
Right.
you wanted to feel like you was that important or you was that bad chick.
Right.
During that time, Trina was saying bad
Bad
B.
bitch.
So true indeed. At that time, it was the dope boy
Yeah.
that helped you build your confidence up.
Yeah. It definitely,
So
yeah.
what I'm hearing is it's kind of like, guys, what we're
Like
trying to
with the-
say and transition
guns
into the
and
Ja
the-
Morant. Yeah.
yeah.
And so when we look at Ja Morant or we look at the average black guy
Yeah.
that's out here, and you guys don't sometimes understand why they do the things they do. What did I say? The power of the PUSSY to make
All
every
Kelly said it.
man want to get fly. Because we will go into those situations because, as she said, when she was a young woman, she wanted that the dope boy was gonna make her be where she needed to be so
Yeah.
that she could be that bad chick. And then you get dressed up, they spending that money to make you look fly.
Yeah.
And you said
It
they
was
get
so
the
easy.
respect.
Yeah, it was so easy because even during the school days back in Miami days, like, you know, we was underage, so the guys, you know, they didn't even want, they just wanted to just say like they talking to that girl over there. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl in the school. Like they used to just buy stuff. Like they had their other, you know what I'm saying, like whole nother woman they was dealing with, but they just wanted to be like, oh, she's bad, she's the captain of the cheerleading squad, she's this, and she's just to show off. Like
Yeah.
this
Like
you
a
know,
prize.
it
Like
was
a prize. Like a
exactly.
prize.
That's when that
Yeah.
song came out with Kanye with like that trophy and all
Trophy,
that
yeah.
stuff. That's where, you know, we is around the same age group as them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was a big thing
Yeah.
to have a poppin' female, beautiful, and just to have her on a pedestal. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy whatever I want for her. I'm getting money like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's where the guy is that he, you know, most women, you know, once you first met them, they want that little roughness. They don't want to see too much softness. You know,
Because there's nothing popping, honestly, based on society, based on entertainment, based on TV shows, based
Yeah.
on movies. There's nothing popping about a soft man. A man, it's a.
Yeah.
Let's stop using the word soft.
Oh, no.
Stop using
alright.
the word soft.
There's nothing.
A good guy. We'll
Alright,
say
there's
a good
nothing
man, like,
popping
yeah.
by being the good man.
yeah,
The good man. The one that chooses to get an education, have, you know, a job with longevity, with 401ks. But there's nothing popping about that. They don't make movies about people like that. They make movies about Sugar Hill.
yeah,
They make movies about Menace to Society. They have movies about Boys in the Hood. They have movies.
yeah.
What movies about? Oh, there's 9 to 5 accountant. He does A, B, C, and D. Got his kids. They went to school. They went to Harvard. He's happy. He's old Denzel. Denzel 54. Yeah, that's my son. I was accountant. What movie ever sold
Yeah,
that said that?
yeah, that's always gonna be.
That's life.
That's life. Yeah, it's gonna be a part of our era forever. You know what I'm saying? So far as that's what I'm gonna say. That from my 18 to 25, now as you go into adulthood, your whole mindset change. You kind of figure out that's not what you need in your life. You know what I'm saying? As you grow, you want the good guy now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's okay to get a good guy, a
Remember-
decent working guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
But I mean, because that type of lifestyle is like you can't sleep, you can't think about if you're dating a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're paranoid and
Yeah.
it's a fast life, you know. So as you get older, and you as we grow, we age wiser.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you grow differently to like, okay, do I really want this or do I really need this? That's why I feel like he's in his early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going through that pace where maybe one girl he is meeting, like he really into, like I don't want a soft guy. I don't want, you know, some guy that's gonna, you know, like she want to see a little roughness out of him, and maybe he's trying to portray that.
If he want to be rough, let him go to the club and beat somebody up.
Yeah.
Why he gotta wave a gun? Why he gotta wave a gun in the corner over there somewhere?
Yeah.
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
didn't care for the guns,
No,
but
no, I mean, go ahead. What you guys say, Mitch?
yeah.
It was a lot. It was like 8 things in my head the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean,
But start talking.
mean-
then I'm gonna cut you off when I get back to where I
Alright.
need to be.
I mean, the thing is that I'm glad, and I think this is the best thing that, you know, obviously when you're talking, I don't want to interrupt you because again, you're coming from a avenue where I can't come from.
Me too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's like
We love
We're
We're
it.
different. Yeah.
We love
So, so technically, it's that point of view where I realize us men, these are the things that, you know, men, and that's why I told him don't stop saying soft.
Right.
Because again,
not
what we
soft.
start
Not
to
soft.
say, what we get used to using these acronyms or adjectives on men who are really out here just saying, you know what? I'm just trying to live my life, trying to look at it a different way, trying to do it the right way. Because again, what I'm going to tell you, and from what it is that I know, is you women do like sometimes the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you some funny stuff about that. I'm a good guy, but you know when I get most women when I'm an a-hole.
Yeah.
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 And it's sad, and that's me acting like an a-hole. But
Well, that's not
inside,
really you. That's not
that
really
ain't really
you.
me. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I want to be able to work. But it's something you said about the dope boy, right? He was able to give because he get money fast.
Right.
So now y'all don't want to deal with the
The average guy.
because guess what? He can't move
Like he
like-
does. Yeah.
That dope
the
boy.
dope boy.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you not understand? And we had an episode one time. I said, do you understand the value of money? And a lot of the dope boys don't know how
They-
to understand the value of money. Do you know how much I have to work
Yeah.
to get that money that you
money,
just
yeah.
said? Wait, you should just give me that. Mm-hmm. No, you know how many hours I gotta work?
Right.
Oh, he corny.
Yeah.
He worried about paying his mortgage. He should just like. So when you look at Ja Morant, when you look at a lot of those situations that you see these young boys acting like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
bringing them down a level of destruction, we know why they doing it.
Yeah.
And that's why you as a mother, here's the funny thing, and this is going to be a question I got to ask you. What do you do? Because here's the funny thing. You heard what you said.
Okay.
I'm a killer with our own words. You said when I was young,
When I was young,
I wanted the dope boy.
that's what I wanted.
I wanted that.
Yeah.
He entertained me. He did this. It was great. So now your son ain't no dope boy.
He's not.
I bet
He's
you
not
you know who you gonna look out for?
What?
You gonna run him, you gonna push him away from girls like your ass.
No.
I'm
No.
I'm gonna drop this mic real quick. What you gonna do with that?
Let me tell you something. With me and my son, I school him. Like if you do bring a girl, no, that's not the one. I already can tell. Like,
She like, don't
she
you bring
about
I
to-
know again.
She be like,
oh
I
my
be
God.
knowing.
I
I be knowing. No.
So like that's what with my son. I instill so much in him that he just ready for whatever comes his way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you just grow your child into the best that they could possibly be in life. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in like different parts of Miami, and it's like I seen it all. I seen so many different things
Yeah.
that I don't want my kids to be exposed to certain things or so I built a whole bubble for us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like we in that bubble, so it's like I tell him how life goes, and as the girls get older as well, I'm going to tell them the same thing. But it's like we have to be. I never had it growing up. My parents was never that type of parent. They very old school. Never talked to me about certain things, of certain way of life.
Likewise.
And
Likewise.
yeah,
Likewise. Me
like
too.
we have family from not from here, from America. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like we have different morals of life. So the one thing I am always going to be to tell my son, like, because we grew up together. I had him when I was like 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm going to be.
My mom. She had me when she was 16.
Yeah.
Wow, see?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna definitely instill so much in him as possible, just to have him prepared. I was that one girl because, like I was infatuated with different things in life. I know what I want in my life right away. I was working from time I was 14 years old. I know exactly what I wanted out of life.
You was a hustler. And you still a hustler.
And I have that
that's you. I know.
We know. It's instilled in me.
Yeah.
So I want a certain life. I want a certain way of things. And, that's what we're supposed to do for our kids.
Yes, I agree.
And if I see some girl that's gonna come that I feel like she's all about
Tris, listen.
Tris, look here.
I don't want to break up the happy spirit, but this is not gonna end where you want it to end.
Right.
So please just don't let it start.
Exactly, because mommy is always here, baby, and it's like, we want the best for our kids. Again, we bring it back to Ja Morant and what's going on with him, and my heart goes out again to the kid and to his mom. He has a child, a little girl, just watching daddy. You know what I'm saying? Out here, and imagine, if
do you think Morant's parents is probably blinded by the money? And they feel like, listen. They blinded by the money, so they feel like if they become a parent, they might not see that money no more, or get the perks that they have anymore. So let me be his friend instead of a mother or father.
I don't think that part. I think you were right with the first thing you just said. Are they blinded by the money?
They're blinded by the money. It's okay to be cool.
Meaning they're not. They're blinded by the money on the basis that we're getting it.
Yeah.
They don't understand that
they could fumble that
to keep it.
It
can go. In order to keep it.
About to say something.
But they could fumble the bag really quick. Like, first of all, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is set in stone. This is something that's coming for them, and it hasn't been completed yet, right? So it's like, why? Like, why? It's either somebody, how I honestly feel like, either somebody have this video of him before he got big or something like that, or either his mental health. And I'm going to stick to this because, again, I'm a mommy. And I see my son in him. There's the same lifestyle. My son is a basketball player. I'm a mom.
Yeah.
What you about to say? Because you look like you're about to say.
We tough on them. But that's why. Right. That's why we love your point of view as a mommy. Yeah. Imagine no mommy. We be sitting here bashing him one way.
I know you guys would have been on it, and I'm here to support. What? Go ahead. What you about to say?
I'm not gonna say a thing.
But I'm definitely sticking to it.
I agree. No,
mom.
This is a great episode because she really has a D1 player.
I has a Division 1 player.
Tristan won't call. No, she will not call Tristan.
Tristan not about the life. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy. He's one of the good guys.
Understandable. But Morant's mother felt that way too.
Yeah.
But Morant said, this is your new friend since you're a millionaire?
I know.
And she see tattoos in their face.
Yo.
Oh, I'm protected.
Do you
So wait. If I go to Menlo Park, I'm going to call the rent and I want the tattoo face to come.
To come over
here. I realize something that nobody is saying.
What?
That the average NBA player, if you look, there's an NBA starter pack.
Yeah.
The NBA starter pack is once you get in, give them a year. They get tattoos. They get all the tattoos first.
Yeah.
They get all the chains. They get
the dreads.
They get tough.
Beard. Everybody got a beard now.
They get tough. And the fact of the matter is, Wendy has a D1 player.
D1 right now.
And guess what?
No.
As of right now, he got to babysit.
I know.
But once once he get that million, babysit
what?
I know.
Fall back. I'm out here in these streets.
I'll pay for a professional babysitter. She flying in from Cartagena. She Cartagena. She babysitted Bill Clinton's kids.
Money.
So
don't worry, Ma. go round.
Exactly. It's a whole different
Mom,
lifestyle.
fall
But
back.
you know what, Mira?
Fall back, Mom.
Word of God.
I'm paying for everything,
Hey,
Mom.
they babysit Obama's kids. Mom, they in good hands.
Be good.
Ja Morant knew at one time he knew he was gonna get that $231 million contract that was coming. Wow. He knew he was making that money from Nike, from
Powerade.
Jordan. He knew Powerade was coming.
$30 million.
So when it's all said and
you
done,
know this is coming.
He probably thought, I'll get the fine. That's why a lot of NBA players will take the fine.
Right.
Because they getting all this money from all these other endorsements.
Oh.
So that money ain't nothing to him. But what
But
he
an act
just
like
messed
this,
Yep.
fucked up
Everything,
all that.
Everything is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It messes up all that.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Including NBA.
Right.
So now, we gonna play overseas now?
Right. Let's go back to the days of Jordan. I just saw that new show with Jordan with whatever
Oh, you
that's
saw the
going
movie?
on. I saw the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see
It's
it.
I
like
saw it's on
his
Amazon
mom
Prime.
was
Prime?
so right.
Yeah,
His
it
mom
just
was
came out?
like,
Amazon Prime.
yeah, it
I'm
came
gonna
out
watch it
already.
tonight.
Oh
I
my
can't
god!
wait. I can't
Sit
wait.
there and watch it, man.
I
It
can't
was
wait. How many
amazing.
No, it's
episodes?
It's
It's
a
just
movie.
one. It's
a
one movie
Okay.
on Netflix, but it's like Amazon. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like like you raise your kid, like you instill so much into them.
Yes.
Like I would never call, like I said, Tristan out to do anything like that because it's like why
Yeah.
why would I need my son to come? No.
Yeah.
So Jordan mom educated him. She was a very educated woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the upbringings that you come up with.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you this because I think we both have something in common.
Yeah.
I had a mom who had raised me from when she was 16.
She was very young.
Right.
Yes.
You raised a child when you were 18.
Right.
Right. And I think sometimes we don't know how old Ja Morant was when his mother raised him. And I think sometimes I'm over here talking. I ain't even got the mic. Oh man! Let me find out this.
That's because we're not looking at ourselves.
I'm looking at that. But
right.
maybe it's this Rose from Bel Air that's handling it. But I think at a certain point we are looking. Like what we don't realize is that maybe his parents had him at he was young. So his parents grew up in the hip hop era.
Maybe, yeah.
Because his father still act like he hood.
Oh shit.
And he mimics it. Now they got the money. Because when you got money, that's why they say sometimes once you got money, you show the person that you wanted to be inside. And now you got the money to be it.
You can do that.
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
You could just,
But like they said, them Crips about to extort his ass.
Yeah,
Because he keep throwing up Crip signs when he be doing.
But
and he still want to be in those areas.
As a father, his father should tell him, like, yo.
Don't do that. Like, why bring in gangsters?
You're Morant.
Yeah.
You're worth more to the whole Crip Nation.
Right. Like,
why would you even want to?
Wait, sorry, guys. Let me stop Mitch for a second.
All right.
I just said one time, I don't want to keep saying Crip.
All right, no more Crips. All right. Listen. You're one of the biggest names in the NBA. You're one of the biggest names in the NBA. You're a future billionaire if you took the right path.
Yeah.
Long story short is like...
It's only one LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's not going to be a billionaire.
No, LeBron's a billionaire now because he's 38.
No. Well, LeBron is a billionaire because
he's
LeBron.
38.
Who else is... Ja Morant ain't going to be LeBron.
He's not.
So,
it's going to be LeBron, but
I'm a Lakers fan.
Listen. LeBron didn't start off with $250 million.
Okay, LeBron started off way more.
He started off with $99 million.
LeBron started off with a
No, I'm telling you.
Nike. You can't tell me about this.
LeBron started with a $99 million contract with Nike. $99 million. That's where it started.
Lifetime.
Only $99 million. It's not a billion.
Lifetime.
No, it turns a lifetime. In the beginning.
He got that from the jump.
Who the depth they gave him 99?
No, he ain't.
Yeah, they gave him 99.
No, he got a lifetime contract.
Correct. But they said 99 up front. Whatever they were saying.
That's cute, but he got a lifetime contract.
Correct.
That's more.
I'm not saying Morant will ever be LeBron, but he was in pace to put his family. He was in pace to be close to a billionaire because the money now is a lot more than money then. If LeBron came out now as LeBron, Nike would have gave that nigga $700 million instead of 99 today. You know what I'm saying?
You keep forgetting a lifetime contract.
Oh, he's lifetime. He's got money forever.
Lifetime contract automatically made him. That's why Jordan is where he is.
I agree. No, I agree. But I'm saying, all right. So Morant gonna make 231 and he never make $1 more or less.
He's not gonna be a billionaire though.
Right now, 231 guaranteed. Wait. Powerade is $30 million. It has his own other endorsements. He'll get more endorsements, and maybe in the future he'll win more championships to get more money, from them endorsements. Eventually, that's why I said in 10, 15 years, good character, Morant. Good character, Morant could be a billionaire. That's all I said. When he's old like me and you, he'd be like, yeah, I'm worth $1 billion.
I'm sorry.
That's all I said.
You know what?
That's all I meant.
I'm sorry, guys. One of the things I don't do is count other man's money, so I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to say that. I apologize.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Whatever,
No, I'm saying I apologize for saying that he won't be. So
you can't. That's what I'm saying.
That was me. I apologize.
I was looking at the patterns of a good man. We did what we had to do.
Right.
Just like Seth.
He said good man.
Just like Curry.
Seth ain't
Curry's good. No, he's not there yet, but he's going to be there.
I don't know.
He's going to be there. He might be 50 years old when it comes, but he's going to be there.
He said 50 years old.
He got $500 million for basketball alone, let alone endorsements.
I think you don't know how much $1 billion actually is, my nigga.
I'm trying to tell you, they gave him this contract. Oh no! I'm sorry.
I
they gave him a contract of $300 million. They give him a contract of $300 million. Has nothing to do with the X Factor sneaker he has.
Do you know why LeBron gets $1 billion?
No, he just made it.
You know why?
Liquor on the side. He has
a production company.
He has schools. He has his own basketball, NBA, of course. There's a lot to go with it.
He has a lifetime contract, but they didn't give Ja Morant a lifetime contract.
Oh, forget Morant. I'm talking about Curry and them.
And
not yet.
He got the same thing LeBron. You know he got the same thing Jordan got.
Who, Morant?
No, LeBron.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why.
No,
but
Morant with good behavior could have been somewhere there. That's what I'm saying. Like
maybe I'm taking this real personal.
Shaq and them damn near a billionaire. It's coming.
All right, but based on everything that we've been saying, based on this situation, I think the best thing I could say is that when it comes to Ja Morant and the situations that he's been in, we could blame it on him being young. We could blame it on social media. We could blame it on just rap. We could blame it on just our environment that we live. And we just got to realize that, no matter what, he's still a young man. Young men are very influenced. Basically influenced by a lot of things of the world. He's just getting in this money.
Yeah.
And
it's new money, so it's like.
Yeah. I just feel like he will learn. Yeah. But he gonna have to get that ass slapped, pause, and get spanked a little bit before he really learns his lesson. Some people just need to learn their lesson, and then learn. But again, I thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Shoot the Ish. Definitely. And before we do an outro, I don't think I made it official to everybody. Wendy Williams, as you guys see her, she is the official new she's a part of the crew now.
She's not a host,
and not a guest host. This is the crew now, guys.
Shoot the Ish, Wendy Williams. That's the brand.
Yes,
us three.
And I would just like to say, I appreciate you guys. You guys been with For you guys, I wish I could find out who was the first person who ever pressed subscribe. But you guys have been with me for such a long time. You guys seen the journey. You guys seen the people that came and went and everything like that. But right now, I got a great, strong team with me right now.
Yeah.
And
we outside.
Hopefully, you guys are going to get to see more and more. And Wendy One thing I can tell you about Wendy, Wendy got the ladies.
Yeah.
Wendy got
And
the
for you thirsty
ladies.
ass niggas,
Listen, if that's what you need to like and subscribe, we got
she got
that.
you.
We got you.
So,
We got you.
Stay tuned. Okay.
Stay
so Wendy,
tuned.
you got anything to say?
Yes, I am definitely grateful for being official co-host with you guys. You guys seem so genuine, so very nice.
Thank you so much.
One thing, you're welcome. One thing I told my husband and my son when I got home, my mom, like, I was like, you guys made me feel so comfortable. And, it's the whole atmosphere, how we set up, and Cliff here working and doing whatever he got to do. And Mitch, my boy, was the first one to reach me out and tell me, the day before we hosted the Bachelor, like, come through, I want you to be, so I'm what I say, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So this is maybe our course of trying to get things out there for you guys to know about, or just listen to us, like, be a part of us. Like, this could be your new little family here.
Right.
The movement.
Right, exactly.
Yo, it's definitely moving. And we all OGs. We're not no young kids.
Yeah.
It's not like 321-year-olds.
Yeah.
Now, we OGs from all levels.
Exactly.
If you want to be a millennium, if you want to choose to be Gen X or whatever, we part of all that.
Right.
You feel me?
I think I'm the oldest, though.
You are, but still. All right. We can throw your generation in there. I forget what that generation is, but whatever.
Damn, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Gen Z. No, Gen Z the kids. You Gen X. So, all right, millennials, me, and whatever.
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 For everybody.
But we here,
Yeah.
all different aspects, all different angles. We just here to just to promote and let people know, inform people. Inform our black people, our brown people, our Hispanics, everyone else. Just giving a perception of where we come from and how we relate to things and how we can connect with whatever you're going through.
Right.
And then we can just grow from there.
Yeah, and make sure and hit comment. Tell us what you want to hear.
Talk to me.
Tell us.
We'll
what
do
you want.
anything you want.
Yeah, almost anything. But yeah.
Almost.
Yo, this nigga tricking over here.
Nah. YouTube. Yo, YouTube will block us. So it can't be. There's not OnlyFans. You know what I mean? So, but
Well, I am a photographer and a videographer. If you're looking for
so if you need OnlyFans, you gotta.
He got you.
It's a
over
separate
here.
email. It can't be on this page though.
So, Wendy,
Yes, definitely.
before we close out the episode, one of the things that I want to know, like, do you promote anything? Do you do anything?
Yes, of course. I am an insurance specialist. So insurance is out there, people. Let's make insurance cool. It's a must-have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
we, as far as minorities, I grew up with never know nothing about life insurance or how it could be a generational wealth for me and my loved ones.
Yes.
Me and my family have 4 or 5 policy. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to make sure, if God forbid life happens to us, we want to make sure our loved ones keep growing and keep living the life that they should be.
Sure.
So I'm doing that, and I'm also a realtor here in New Jersey as well.
Okay.
So hit up your girl,
Boss woman.
Wendy Williams.
Boss woman.
And
I'm an
just to let you
entrepreneur.
guys know,
And
I will leave all the information in the description.
Yeah.
Mention them.
I apply.
IG.
I agree with everything she says.
Yeah,
How the
and I told-
politicians
I
say
told-
it?
you know what I
The
told him?
politicians, they had a commercial. They say, I agree with everything that's stated on this commercial. Well, how that go?
I don't
Yeah,
fucking know.
I told
But-
Mitch how to get me here. It was, let's get. I'm a sales girl. I've been always an entrepreneur. I'm like, let's get a life insurance, an extra policy. Why
I got
not?
it. My little
Why
Cam.
not?
Yo,
You
Cam,
know, like, come
you better
on.
love me for years, baby. I got a new insurance policy. You feel me? For
I got
Cameron.
approved tonight. So.
Cameron, I got approved already. Cam, you better love me. He was in my house on Sunday. He said, I love your bathroom. I love your apartment. You love me more. I got 200,000 on you.
All right.
You feel me?
So everybody, I'd just like to say thank you again and continue to watch. We are coming with right now, this is the 99th episode. I know it may show that we're at 100, but we're not at 100. That was just a clip that made it 100. But the next episode will be 100th episode, and we will get our minds together and do something special for the 100th episode.
Definitely.
So stay tuned. Continue to watch and leave your likes, subscribe,
comments,
and leave a comment.
Yeah.
All right? And definitely share the episode.
Yeah.
All right? And I like to just say, peace out.
Good night,
Deuces.
everybody.
Pluto.